So what we're going to do is cut this in half down the diagonal line, just like that, and then we have two squares, one side white, one side black. And we'll cut 3.5-inch strips across the long strip. Now we have to cut red and white strips. These are the same length as these, so they come out to be rectangles that are as wide as this strip and as long as the combined strip. Right, the next stage is to sew together the squares. We're going to do them so that they're checkerboard. And another reason for pressing the seams to the dark side is that you can then, when you put them together, they lie flat in both directions. And if we start at the top, then the underneath layer doesn't get caught under the foot. When we've finished piecing all the 20 sets together, then you just cut them apart like this. Once you've pressed them, you get a checkerboard, and you get a very nice neat corner where everything meets up very well. Then what we're going to do is put a red piece on this side. Do 3 of these. We're going to cut those off and put a piece on the opposite side of each one of them. Those apart. Turn the thread there, and we have our units. Now these need to be pressed, and then we can add them to the side of a triangle. So we've got 3 of these units, and we're going to put them on one of the light side edges. Put them together using the third one to do the middle bit. Sew the seam. Now we're going to put the 2 together along the dark side. One row of the quilt done. So now we're going to sew a strip that will become the outside border of the square. Again, we can chain piece. And it does matter that the black is at the top, the way I'm sewing them. Each of these strips will have 4 red and white and 5 black and white checkerboards. So that's always a good idea to check before you stitch. Very few things as boring as unpicking. Now to join the final seam, we have to cut them apart again. Sashing strip. I've pressed everything and now I'm going to sew the sashing strip to 1 inch of the wide strip with triangle squares. We'll take the last sashing strip like this and put it on one side and then put the whole thing together. Right, now we have the moment of reckoning. This is the very last seam. So there we have a very simple quilt. I think it's very effective. It's quite different from the block I started with, I'll admit, but basically it's a very fast quilt. I probably made it in about 2 to 3 hours. Now all I have to do is quilt it and bind it.